bless.
I don't sleep on no beef. We ain't sleeping no. You know I'm on top of everything. Run grass and they don't shoot cribs. They gon' give you one chance. Like come outside or we gon' come in, boy. When I pull up and make them catch a lot. Blue beam on that chopper. Kamehameha. I throw them Dragon Balls at you like I'm Kakarot.
Yo, what up guys, it's your boy SonTj here to review Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 63. Sorry that this video is coming out a little bit later. For one, my sleeping schedule is completely trash right now, and for two, I don't know why I thought it was coming out tomorrow. I was looking at the Viz website. I think it said it was coming out tomorrow, but it's out today. So with every Dragon Ball Super manga chapter, you've probably seen the spoilers because either you're on Twitter or something like that. So, but I'm still gonna break down the overall like narrative and give my opinion on what's going on, and also kind of address some of the criticism of what's going on too. Because again, if you've been following this channel, I'm not a Dragon Ball Super apologist, especially not Dragon Ball Super manga apologist. Like I got some like rants that kind of went a little bit viral, or just me like, you know, criticizing Toro. But I kind of seem like a little bit is kind of like, you know, the same old that people just generally don't like Dragon Ball anymore, and they're just kind of mad that things are not like, you know, Dragon Ball Z, or some people that you know, use Dragon Ball GT all the time, which is surprising. Like I thought that whole Dragon Ball Super versus Dragon Ball GT thing was like something that was like in the early 2000s, or not in the early, like, you know, when Dragon Ball Super first came out. I didn't think it was like still a big thing where people bring that up for like an actual like reasoning. Like instead of talking about like why something's poor writing, they'll just say like, nah, this is worse than GT. Like that's not even like an actual like argument there. But so this chapter is pretty much talking about Merus versus Moro, which is going to be kind of hard for me not to mess this up because they're both M's and they're kind of close to the same name. But this is kind of like giving Merus more character development, talking about like why he joined the Galactic Patrol, what is his origins really, and just seeing how much of a threat Moro is, because we have gone from like, you know, the very beginning of the series, we fought like a god of destruction that like was barely using any of his power. Then we move on to like, you know, fighting Golden Frieza, which is like, you know, he's like a Super Saiyan Blue, like initial Super Saiyan Blue tier, like, you know, fighter. Then we go to like Fuse Zamasu, which is like, you know, I guess like he's stronger than Super Saiyan Blue, and he's like close to like blue level fusions. Then you get to like the Tournament of Power, where you have Jiren, who's stronger than the God Destructions. Now you're at a point where you're fighting a villain who's close to Angel tier, because you needed an Angel to deal with his Hack's abilities, which is insane. Again, this Angel's not a full-on mastered Angel, like he was born an Angel, but he's not really like, you know, trained like Whis or Vados, but still an Angel character. So we see like Merus trying to fight Moro, just using his, like trying to fight him without using his Angel abilities. And Moro is kind of getting the idea that he's not just a Galactic Patrol. God, this is gonna be so hard. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time speaking English today. He's not fighting just a regular Galactic Patrol fighter here. And Merus is doing his, like, you know, early Dragon Ball Goku stuff, like fighting him with a staff, you know what I mean? And he looked like he's getting a good hand of it. Like, it's also one big criticism I saw was like, you know, Totally Not Mark pointed out that Merus, like when he smacks Moro with his staff, it looks a lot like Naruto doing the uppercut against Neji in the manga. Yeah, I don't really see too much a big issue of this. It's a reference, really. It's not like a pure on copy. So again, just more though, like, you know, like Toro, like I know he got caught one time, but like give the guy a little bit of a break, man. Just a little bit. But so we see like the fight go on, and we see Jocko pretty much saying that has Merus always been this strong? Like, you know, like he never knew him to be like this powerful. Granted, this has always been foreshadowed, because Merus was dodging stuff that, why was he able to dodge at the beginning of the series? But we finally get to see Whis and Beerus here, and I think the theory that there was another Angel that opened the gate there is not too far off, because we see them right there, and we see that Merus activated his Angel abilities later on in the fight. So hey, shouts out to you, man. Like, it was actually Whis who opened the gate and let Dende in. But regardless, I'm not gonna lie, manga Beerus is still kind of annoying, because like he still acts like he doesn't care, and like we're like, again, regardless how you feel about Beerus, you still think Beerus is stronger than everyone, right? what the story is showing is that there's a villain that needs an angel tier character to fight. And we know angels are stronger than God Destructions. Yet Merus in the manga seems like he doesn't care. Unless you think Merus is stronger than Merus, which I highly doubt, because Merus knows how to use Ultra Instinct and Merus in the manga doesn't. And like, come on, man. Like, Merus, if you don't think Moro is stronger than Merus, fine. You can make some type of argument there. But Merus is definitely stronger than like Merus. And Merus just doesn't care, which is like so weird to me. I don't know, it's just so weird to me. But we can kind of see that Whis is kind of using loopholes to kind of bring Merus out there, and like, you know, he's using loopholes to save the Z fighters. That's pretty much what he's doing, right? But I would like Merus to actually like fight Moro. Like, I don't know why he's just so inactive in the manga. That's like, I guess that's like a really big criticism I could bring here. But we see Dende is trying to heal Goku, and he's pretty much saying that Goku has his keys level has reached like, you know, like God levels, so it's like really hard to like heal him fast as everyone else. And Gohan, you know, being a stand-up guy, saying like, listen, heal everyone else but me, because I took the least amount of damage, because bro, like all Gohan did was like have a chipped tooth. God, I just woke up and now I can't say English, man. But we see that Goku's finally healed. He has a little bit of a scar on his chest, and he's just pretty much talking that he knows that if Merus uses his angel abilities all out, if it's not just training, he'll be erased. So Goku rushes in the fight. It is funny too, because every Vegeta fan's like, but what about Vegeta? Like, Vegeta had his moment. It's time for Goku, baby. Like, Vegeta had his moment to take his L. It's gone now. Let my boy Goku, you know, put in that work, son. But we see Goku going in. And Moro's getting the upper hand against Merus holding back, only using his staff. But granted, Merus is still able to dodge everything, right? So it's like this thing where he's still using Ultra Instinct, but he can't really use the offensive without using his angel powers, right? But he's still holding his ground, man. He's still holding his ground. You see Goku coming in, just telling like Merus, like, stop this, I don't want you to be erased. And Merus is just pretty much saying like, yo man, I'm still here. Like, you know, I still haven't used my abilities. But Goku's coming in with Ultra Instinct Sign, which what should I say, man? Ultra Instinct Sign looks great. Just Ultra Instinct in general looks great in damaged clothes. Like, something about that aesthetic is really cool to me. But Goku comes in, but again, this is a stronger Moro, and he doesn't stand a chance. And I know for all the people that cares about win records, Ultra Instinct Sign is trash. Ultra Instinct Sign is losing again? Like, bro, like if you haven't seen my video talking about the whole win record shouldn't matter to forms ordeal, you should definitely check it out. It's in the links, and I've uploaded a bunch of videos recently that you should check in the cards in the top right. But regardless, Moro is just, you know, he can't be hit by Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, and Merus like saves Goku from like crashing into a building. But Merus says like at the very beginning of this fight in general that like he's here to finish Goku's like training. And I remember when Merus was training Goku to master Ultra Instinct Sign, when he was training in the Hellbauer Time Chamber, he said that Ultra Instinct is kind of similar to Super Saiyan, but they have different triggers. And like, Ultra Instinct pretty much is like a more controlled version of Super Saiyan's like trigger of emotions, right? So they get into more into this later. Again, I have to reread that chapter, but you know, it's kind of foreshadowed what's going on here, right? And Moro pushes Merus to use his angel abilities because he pretty much tries to steal his angel power, right? But Merus like pulls out his staff and slices Moro's hand off. And he pretty much like, Merus is like, okay, you know what? I gotta use my angel abilities because Moro is like kind of getting too much of like that ability to copy people's powers is too strong for me to handle without my angel abilities. And he starts to just pretty much crack all his like little like crystal orbs all around his body, which Moro has. He starts breaking those things. And it's funny that now I look at it, it really reminds me of like Android 20 and not Android, yeah, Android 19 and 20, or Dr. Gero and Android 19, where like they had those little orbs where they absorb ki. Kind of reminds me of that now. But regardless, Merus starts just talking about why he joined the Galactic Patrol and just kind of talking about his origin, just saying that he was born an angel and he was always told to be neutral. Even if the universe was destroyed, he's not supposed to care. But when he started joining the Galactic Patrol, he started to have a sense of justice. and that kind of like made him want to break the rules. Like he didn't ask to be born an angel, and he didn't ask to like be completely neutral all the time. Like he wants to do something. Like he doesn't want to be these guys that seem like they don't care about anything. He actually cares, and that's something I really can appreciate. But the problem is that now he's starting to disappear. Because he's using his staff, and he's using his staff like a gun, which is alpha as hell to me. Like, I think that's super cool. But regardless, he's starting to disappear, which is like, man, it's like, is the Grand Priest or Zeno just sniping niggas like from a distance? Because this man is going like Danny Phantom with this ghost mode. But regardless, we see Whis and Merus just kind of like talking from the background, like, man, this guy is actually disappearing. But I'm not gonna lie, Merus' design with the Galactic Patrol outfit with the angel powers looks pretty sick. But yeah, he comes in with his final attack, and we get a flashback of how Goku and Merus was talking while they was training. And again, also one video that you definitely check out is Seth the Programmer's video talking about Goku's character development, because a lot of people still think Goku's not a great character. He has no character development. The only characters that got character development is Vegeta and Piccolo, because they talk about it all the damn time. But we talked about Goku's character development from Dragon Ball all the way to Dragon Ball Super. Yes, Dragon Ball Super, Goku and Dragon Ball Super is not a bad character. But regardless, Goku and Merus are just kind of talking about how like Goku likes to kind of let villains go and try to beat them into submission, try to beat them to becoming better people. Granted, I think they're talking about Goku in the past, because Goku like post like Cell, like both, like, yeah, post Frieza, he like, if he sees someone that's really evil, he does take him out. Only people that he sees, like for example like a Broly or like a Hit or something like that, where it's like they're not evil, they're just in an evil circumstance, then he'll let them go. Like he'll try to help them, like especially with Broly. He knew that he wasn't a bad person. Only like with Gogeta and like that fusion of personalities with Vegeta in there that he tried to kill him, because you know Vegeta, he don't care. But yeah, so we see that Merus really liked that type of personality from Goku, and it was like more of a like extreme version of like the Galactic Patrol's morality. So just again showing that Goku is a good person, and that he, even though he likes fighting stronger people, he wants people that are strong to be on the good side, and he wonders if he can be stronger than them, that he can eventually convince them to be on the good side. But we see that Merus and his angel powers overpowers Moro's like a destruction attack. And he proceeds to like knock the little like crystal crown out of Moro's head, pretty much like getting rid of Moro's ability to like copy people's abilities, which would help the Z fighters a lot. And this is like one of the bigger criticisms later on, is this whole thing about Merus is pulling an Android 16, talking about, you know, protect the planet, protect the things I love, and dying. Again, I don't really think that's a bad thing. And then again, Android 16 wasn't like the only person who did this, but it is a, you know, it's a big comparison. But I don't think it's a bad thing to have something similar. I don't think this is a direct copy. I don't see Merus' head getting cut off and being called a stupid fool before he dies. Like literally, Merus is stronger than the main villain. Could have beat the main villain, but he wants someone else to actually take the win. So I don't really think that's a big deal there, because Android 16, he stood no chance against Perfect Cell, and he got kind of embarrassed there. So it's similar, but it's not an exact copy. Then you see at the end, Goku is about to go into Ultra Instinct. You see the steam, and you just see that Goku's, you know, about to go in. And also, Merus says his one statement that the level you're at now, if you use like the fully complete Ultra Instinct, no one should be able to beat you. So still implying, you know, Goku in complete Ultra Instinct will be stronger than Merus. But yeah. So that's the end of the chapter. We're definitely going to get true Ultra Instinct Goku versus Moro in the next chapter. And if we don't get like, you know, a little another twist, Goku should be able to beat Moro. But I just want a clean victory for Ultra Instinct eventually. Like, again, he did beat Jiren in the anime. In the manga, it wasn't the case. It was like Jiren was on the exact same strength level, and he outlasted Goku. But yeah, man, another big criticism here is that anger being the reasoning that Goku like is able to use true Ultra Instinct, right? And true Ultra Instinct is Master Ultra Instinct. Is weird how like Master Ultra Instinct became like, you know, the true like, you know, like community term for the silver haired form. I was gonna call it true Ultra Instinct. But yeah, here's my thing here, right? So a lot of people are calling this poor writing. I'm gonna wait and see, because Dragon Ball has established that every form has multiple ways of unlocking it. Okay, just because the first initial way of unlocking the form is not always going to be the true way of unlocking it. For example, with Super Saiyan, right? The first way to unlock it was seeing like a death of somebody, or being like under some just some big rage. Later on, we saw that it was something about training, or being a complete prodigy, like Goten, Trunks, or even with Vegeta. Like, there was no death around him. He just really wanted to unlock the form, and he got it, right? With Super Saiyan 2, same thing. The first initial transformation was through anger, and then later on, it was just through training. Then with Super Saiyan God, it was through the ritual. Then it was training with Whis, and etc. Right? So the first initial to unlock Ultra Instinct was to be completely calm and kind of accidentally fall into it, because in the manga it kind of seemed like he knew how to get into it, but it was like a mind state thing, right? And now later on, when Goku was training with Merus, a guy who already knows how to use Ultra Instinct, he's telling you a different way how to unlock it, which is like, it's through a trigger. And it's kind of similar to Super Saiyan, but different, you know what I mean? And Super Saiyan's initial transformation was like through anger or seeing someone die. So I would say this: if Goku's like angry and is not under control, then I'll say, yeah, that's poor writing. Like, if he just stays angry after unlocking True Ultra Instinct, I feel like, okay, that's a little bit much. But if the initial transformation, or what he needed in a different way to unlock True Ultra Instinct, was through anger, but he stays calm and he stays, like, you know, under control, like, it's cool to have like anger be a trigger, but you be under complete control after you like unlock it. I think that's perfectly fine. But if he stays like angry throughout the entire thing, you know, then, you know, it is what it is there. That's poor writing. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people like, you know, make a big ordeal about it. I just want to wait and see, because, you know, again, some people just generally just want to be mad at this series no matter what goes on. Again, I made my criticism of Torotaro before, but right now, man, I think that was a fantastic chapter, man. I think it was great writing for Merus. I think Merus is like a very fantastic. I think he's going to be brought back with the Super Dragon Balls. I just like seeing a character that was born being someone that he didn't want to be. Like, he was born being an angel. He was born like trying to be neutral, but in reality, he wanted to be a hero. Like, he wanted to do more, but it was against his laws. And I like that Goku, like, you know, is going to like get in there, you know, and just deal with business. Like, again, I know Vegeta fans are gonna be mad. This whole arc was built for him to win. when it was both people training. It was both Goku training with Merus, and it was Vegeta training with the Yardrats. Vegeta mastered his ability, like Spirit Fission. Like, he mastered his ability, while Goku didn't get to master his ability, and now he is. And I feel like his abilities is more important than Vegeta's abilities. Just saying here. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think is plot BS that Goku is using Ultra Instinct, Master Ultra Instinct, True Ultra Instinct, whatever the hell you want to call it, due to trigger of like seeing someone else die? Again, if he just stays angry and he just makes it look like it's a regular Super Saiyan form, then okay, then I can see your point. But if it's like a thing where it's like there's two different ways of unlocking it, and the guy who knows about Ultra Instinct way more than Goku's telling him like, yeah, it's similar to how you guys use Super Saiyan, but it's way more controlled emotionally, then yeah, I wouldn't mind it at all. But yeah, man, I'm super hyped to see Goku deal with this. I just really hope that Goku like beats Moro, just straight up beats him. No, like, you know, I need I need someone's help after like a certain time limit or something like that. Like, I wouldn't mind like an old school Dragon Ball Z where like for example Super Saiyan Goku, or like Goku versus Piccolo Jr., where like it was just straight up one-on-one, no one's help, I beat you, that's it. So thank you guys for watching and supporting the video so far. Like I said earlier, I made a video talking about how like win records shouldn't count to like in a form. I made a bunch of Yu Hakusho Top Strongest videos. I got 2 more lists that I gotta work on after I finish my rewatch. I've been reviewing God of High School, so check out those reviews. I reviewed up to like episode 7 so far. And earlier I made does Gogeta need Super Saiyan Blue to beat Broly? All great videos I think you guys should check out. And just check out my channel in general. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and click notifications all on, because YouTube is weird. Before my voice dies, again, thank you guys for all the support. SonTj, peace. Love you all.